Hello and welcome to another episode of Stacked. Today we have a closer look at the KMA Machines Cirrus or Cirrus, don't know. It's a ARM spatial temporal modifier, which basically means it's a delay and a reverb pedal. And since we're doing death metal here on this channel, we tested purely on a distorted channel, so no clean sounds here. Go look elsewhere for clean sounds. The signal chain therefore is my Ionis Cetius into my XFX 3. There I have enabled a drive block. It's slightly modified Maxoff 808, so a Maxon OD 808, into Marshall JMP1 modulation. And then it goes into the FX loop of the XFX, where I have engaged the Cirrus. And then we go into Jens Bogren Greasybeard IR. So the Cirrus has lots of functions, lots of knobs, lots of switches. And well, let's give me a quick explanation of what everything does. So on the left we have the delay part, and here we have the reverb part. This one is the mix control for the delay. It's here at 50% and it's actually locked. And this is the time, well, it basically sets the delay length. We also have a tap control that we can modify this with. Then we have the repeats, the number of repeats, one repeat to endless. And now here we can basically switch the divisions, either a normal division or a dotted 8 mode or a triplet mode. And now this one lets you choose between 3 different delays. We can choose between on the upper is sample hold filtered delay. Here we have a modulated delay, and here we have a fade in octave delay. And now the sense control does a couple different things depending on the mode you're in. It basically defines the sensitivity for the envelope. So in the SH mode, it's for the depth and rate of the sample or the hold filter. And in mod mode, it's for the modulation depth. And in octave mode, it's for the fade-in time of the octave. So far for this part. Then here we have an expression mode control switch. You can basically add an expression pedal to the pedal, and then you can choose what you want to control with the expression pedal by selecting it here. Now for the reverb section, here we have again a mix control. Then the decay is, well, it basically sets the decay for the reverb. The damp control sets the high frequency response, and here we have it's brighter, and here it gets more darker. Then we have here it's an order switch, so you can basically choose if you want to have the delay feed into the reverb or the reverb into the delay. Here we have delay into reverb, and here we have reverb into delay. We also have a mode switch. We can choose between an high pass filtered reverb, a modulated reverb, or a low pass filtered reverb. And again, a sensitivity control. And this sets in high pass mode the cutoff frequency, in low pass mode as well, cutoff frequency, and in modulation mode, the modulation depth. So, but that's not all. We also have an FX loop where we can connect a dedicated pedal if we want to run it in front of the Cirrus and want to control it with the Cirrus. And we have this engage switch and the tap control. They also have additional controls. We basically have here we have of course the tap, and when we hold it, it maxes out the delay repeats. So that's it. The engage is obviously for engaging or disengaging the pedal, and when the pedal is off, when we hold it, it goes into momentary mode for as long as we hold the switch. And when the pedal is on and we hold it, it maxes out the reverb decay. We also have some internal controls. We have two switches. One activates a hard bypass or trails, and the other switch selects whether your signal is sent or not sent to the reverb delay in bypass. I think both switches are disengaged, so I have no trails here. So let's start to get creative. First of all, here's my dry sound. So now let's activate it, and first of all let's play with the delay. And it's basically just me toying around with the pedal. Okay, I like this mode. It's the normal mode, I guess. This is not my favorite mode, actually. So far, I prefer the mod mode. The octave mode is second place and the sample hold is third place. Okay, now let's turn off the delay. Nothing happens, and let's turn on the reverb in modulation mode. Okay, now that's some really strange effects. Or this. No, I think I like the high pass more. Okay, maybe max out the decay not. Okay, now let's play with both. So I can see two purposes for this pedal in my particular setup. First of all, it's I think that's what I would use it mainly for. It's for creating really spatial effects. So this Devin Townsend-esque dreamscape sounds with those big suspended second chords. And I really think there is where the pedal shines. And second, for some very creative lead sounds. Whenever you want to have it spatial, don't think this is a typical delay pedal for leads. Actually, I think the Echo Rack is way more appropriate for your standard lead tone. But this one, whenever you want to get, well, out of space, this is the pedal to go. and I haven't touched all the possibilities with the expression pedal mode and whatsoever. So yeah, that's me basically toying around with the Cirrus for a bit, and let me know, what do you think about this pedal? And do you own any space pedals? Let me know down in the comment section. And if you want to support this channel, check out the links in the description. Well, and with this said, thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, may the force be with you, and have a nice day.